Welcome to Think Starter class. 欢迎大家来到 Think Starter 的课堂。Today we're going to take a look at different positions. When we are in a city, we have to find out the positions of different places. And now, let's have a review of these positions. 那今天呢，我们就要来看到关于位置的表达。在城市当中，我们会去不同的地方。上节课我们已经讲到了这些地名，比如药店、商场 supermarkets、chemists, post office 这些地名的表达。So now, let's find out how we can express the positions of these places. 那我们今天就来看一下如何能够表述这些地方的位置。So now, let's take a look at the pictures here. 我们现在先来看一下这个图片。And we can find out the positions of the birds and the cat. Okay? So, the first picture, let's see, where is the cat? So we can see the cat is under the box, right? The cat is under the box. And where is the bird in picture 2? 那在第二幅图当中 where is the bird? Yes, the bird is between the boxes. The bird is between the boxes. All right, and now let's take a look at picture 3. Where is the cat? The cat is next to the box, right? The cat is next to the box. And now let's see the next picture. Where is the cat? Right, the cat is in the box. The cat is in the box. And now let's take a look at the next one. Where is the bird? The bird is over the box. 注意，在这里啊 over 和 on 其实是有很大的区别的。我们在看这个图片的时候 the bird 是在这个 box 它表面的上方，而不是紧贴着在这个表面之上，所以呢我们就叫做 over, OK? 比如说这是一个桥，我说飞机是在这个桥的上面，我可以说 over the bridge, 就是它在这个桥的表面的上面还有一段距离。All right, so we can say the bird is over the box. What about the cat? In this picture, where is the cat? So we can say the cat is behind the box, right? Behind the box. And now let's take a look at this picture. Where is the bird? The bird is on the box, right? The bird is on the box. When you use on, that means the bird is on the surface of the box. 当我们用到 on 的时候，表达的是这个 bird 它就在这个箱子的上面，就站在这个箱子的表面上，而不是像刚才的 over 那样，是在它上方还有一定的距离。All right, 所以这是 on 和 over 的区别。And what about the cat? Where is the cat in the last picture? Yes, the cat is in front of the box. All right? The cat is in front of the box. Now you can read after me. Under, between, next to, in, over, behind, on, in front of. All right, so now you know how to express the positions, right? 那么现在你们知道如何去表达这个方位了，对吗？那么现在我们可以把书翻开，翻到第41页 Prepositions of place. 我们要看到的是表达地点的方位介词。那有一些是我们刚才已经学到过的，还有2个是我们还没有学到过的，那我们就一起来看一下。So the first one is behind, right? So that's behind. And the next one, between. And the next one, in front of. 我们知道是在什么什么前面，对吗？ And the next one is next to. Next to. And this one is on the corner of something. That means this place is on the corner of two streets, right? 那么 on the corner of 就表示在什么什么的拐角处。And opposite, what is opposite? Opposite, that means across from. Okay? Opposite 表示在什么什么的对面。Okay, now we can take a look at the picture and we can write the correct positions at these places. So, number 1. A is on the corner of Green Street. So where is Green Street? Yes, Green Street is here, right? So we can say A is here. So it's on the Green Street and High Street. You know, this is High Street, right? And 什么? The supermarket. Let's see. The supermarket is here and A is here. So which word can we use? Right, so we can say behind the supermarket, right? Behind the supermarket. And also we can say next to because these two places are really close, right? 我们也可以用到 next to. 为什么？因为这两个地方是挨得非常的近的。All right? And let's take a look at B. Where is B? B is here, right? B is what? The library? Let's see, the library is here. So do you remember library? Yes, library is the place where you can read a lot of books, right? So the B is what, the library? You can see B is across from it, right? 这个 B 呀，是在它的对面。So we can say B is in front of the library, or we can say it's opposite the library. 那么可以有两种说法。如果我们这么看的时候，我们发现这个 B 是在 library 的前面。当然，他们俩隔了一条马路，我也可以说 B 是在 library 的对面。All right? So we can say opposite the library. Now you can follow me. Opposite. 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 Okay? Opposite. And now let's take a look at C. C is what, the bank? Let's see. C is here, right? And this is the bank. So we can say C is what, the bank? Right? I can say that C is next to the bank or it's behind the bank, right? 你看 C 呢，它一方面离 bank 非常的近，就紧挨着，在它的旁边。So we can say next to. 另外一方面呢 C 又在 bank 的后边，我们也可以说 behind the bank. Alright? And now let's take a look at D. D is what, the park and the post office. Let's see these places. This is D, right? And this is the park. And this is the post office, right? And let's see, D is, yes, between the park and the post office. And now let's take a look at E. E is what, the restaurant? Let's see, E is here, right? And restaurant is here. So we can say E is opposite the restaurant, right? Or we can also say E is in front of the restaurant. In front of 表示在什么的前边，所以呢，我们可以看到 E 呢，如果从这个方向来看，它是在 restaurant 的前面，但是呢，它俩中间是不是也隔了一条马路啊？ So we can say it's opposite. Alright, so do you know how to use these words? Okay, let's do some more practice. Now, let's take a look at the picture and we can use the correct positions. The girl is what, the snowman? Now, you can say that. Right, it's next to the snowman, right? Next to. And now, next picture. The woman is what, the man? Yes, because the woman is facing the man, right? So we can say is opposite the man. 那我们可以说这个女士是在这个男士的对面，对不对？因为他俩是面对面坐着的 right? And the next one, the boy is what, the door? Right, we can say behind the door, right? Behind the store. And what about the next one? So you see, where is the bus stop? Here is the bus stop, right? And the store, you see here, this is the store, right? So the bus stop is what's the store? Right, we can say in front of store, right? In front of the store. And now, let's take a look. The bus stop is what the store? You see, this is the bus stop and this is the store. Yes, we can say opposite the stores, right? Opposite the stores. All right, so the last one. The market is what the street? So you see, this is the street, right? And the market is here. So we can say the market is, yes, on the corner of the street, right? On the corner of the street. All right, and now that's it for this vocabulary part. I hope you can do some more practice on your workbook, okay?